What is going on, YouTube? Super stoked to be back. I apologize, there was a pretty big gap between the video that I made about how to buy used bike parts online and my last video in which I kind of did a long-term review on the Canyon Strive. I'll go ahead and link right here up at the top here to both of those videos. If you haven't seen my long-term review on my 2019 Canyon Strive CF 8.0, go check it out. I ride the Wasatch Crest with it. It's a pretty awesome trail with awesome views. Give you guys a pretty good idea on how that bike rides. In addition to that, I'll also link right here. Make sure you go watch my video on how to buy bike parts online. That video honestly is about how not to get screwed when you're buying used bike parts, whether that's from your local classifieds, eBay, or Pink Bike. So go check it out. Has a lot to do with this bike, so if you haven't, also watch the video prior to this one where I build up this bike. This is a 2019 YT Jeffsy in the Pro Race Edition. Now, this is a completely custom build. I bought the frame and then I put everything else on it. I don't have a ton of battery in my GoPro. I think I'm at like 30%. So I'm not gonna waste a ton of time talking about the bike. Some notable features that I'll be doing a review on a little bit more in depth is that I am running 160 mil Fox 36 factory. So that's changing how the bike rides just a little bit. I do have almost everything I need to drop the fork down to 150, but the 13 mil crush washer, which is a $1 part, is back ordered for quite some time. I've been waiting on it for 4 weeks, so I'm hoping I'm gonna get it in soon so we can do the fork rebuild. I'll do a video on that, and then I can see how the Jeffsy rides with the 150, which is what it's supposed to have on the front here. Some other notable features: NV M6 carbon bar, rev grips, P&W dropper post, as well as the lever, X01 drivetrain, Reynolds carbon rim set. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Wasn't paying attention there. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty sweet bike. But yeah, this is kind of my first impressions video on the bike. I've done a couple of rides on it before, but I want to talk through all of that, save the GoPro life for when I'm actually going down, because that's where this bike really comes alive. It's really great on the ups. Now, I think I'm a little handicapped because I do have the front end raked out a little bit just with that fork. So I don't think I can do a fair comparison on climbing just quite yet until I get it down to stock. I can say with the 160 it does climb. I would say equivalent to my Canyon Strive. I tried to do a seat angle check with my phone, but just had a really hard time getting an accurate view. So if anybody has recommendations on what app to use and how to check the seat angle of a bike, drop me a link to the app or something in the comment section below. So other than that, let's zip up to the top, flip the GoPro on, and I can give you a review on the way down. All right, guys, I have no idea how long the GoPro is actually gonna last. So if this does cut off, let's just make this the ending cut scene here. More to come about this bike in the future, so make sure you hit those notification bell, that subscribe, and drop a comment below if you have anything. Anyways, guys, until next time, ride happy. All right, it's a little windy today, so we're gonna take it just a little bit easy on some of these. This first one especially is, bottom that out. It's a little bit rough with the wind. Man, this bike, guys, is so incredibly poppy. My first run on this thing, I destroyed my Strava times, but I love bouncing around. The best thing that I can compare this to is Evil. I owned an Evil following. That bike was the poppiest, most fun bike I've ever owned. This thing is very similar to that. Just a ton of fun. Oh man, and it corners incredibly well. This bike is so much fun, guys. Just confidence inspiring, lively, exciting. You put power down on the pedals and this thing just wants to chew up the bumps. It wants to go in the air. It wants to go fast. So much fun. You. So controlled too. Everything about this is just all about control and fun. It's fast, it's poppy, it's fun. What more do you want from a bike? Way more poppy than my Canyon was. Way more fun. Yeah. All right, guys, that's the end of this short run here. If I were to give this bike a rating on the downhill, I would say 9 out of 10. It's poppy, it's fun, it's technical, and it is planted when you want it to be, though not the most planted that I've ridden. So yeah, 9 out of 10 on the descents. I will have to do a special video for the uphills. Again, I'm running a 160 up front, stock is 150, so I know that that's affecting my pedaling and the efficiency of that. So with a 160, I would say you're probably at a 6 out of 10 for the climbing ability. So it'll do, but it's nothing like a Yeti. So anyways, just a quick review, guys. Super stoked that you've been riding with me. I know this is a short video, but there is tons more to come on this, so please make sure that you subscribe, hit that notifications icon so that you're notified when I post a video. And last but not least, drop a comment below. What do you think about the gray and the orange beast, huh?